Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Blues Picks here. Yesterday was an all right, decent day, right? That Athletics and Brewers game wasn't definitely as high scoring as it was the day before. The day before racked up about 29 runs. Last night it came to about 12. I think the Athletics ended up winning that game 7-5 yesterday. It is Wednesday, June 10th, so it is officially hump day, halfway through the week. So hopefully today we could keep things running. Overall, weather doesn't look too bad today. Just take a look out here, here in Kansas City, Baltimore, Chicago, and New York as well. But Kauffman Stadium, uh, yeah, it should be all right. Definitely not one of my favorite stadiums to pick home runs from, but definitely Oriole Park, Rate Fields. The home run factor's been going up, and then City Field's all right as well. But yeah, got a few early games today. Couple games here at the 1 p.m. slot, and then a 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and then all rest evening games. Okay. Um, Appreciate everyone watching the videos. Please like and subscribe. All right. That way you can see if I do go live, that you can get a notification on your phone or wherever personal device that you do use. Okay. All this content's free. All right. Nothing's worth the charge here. So I want everybody to win. But like I mentioned, last couple days, like we were talking here in the Discord yesterday. I just want to hit X there. But anyways, like I was talking about yesterday here in the Discord, hasn't been much chalk lately. Like Soto hasn't gone in over like 5 games. Schwarber hasn't. Today Schwarber should be all right though. Um, who else? Judge. We'll take a look at him and see when his return is here. So yeah, he's gonna be out for quite some time. So, but first game on the slate here today. I'll try to. I know yesterday's video kind of ran long, about 39 minutes, but I did cover NHL. Unfortunately, my 2 picks yesterday. So I had here in the Discord. Here, let me put my phone on silent. That way, there's no background noise. Um, Blues NHL Insight. So I had Martyr and Howden here. Howden ended up going in the second period, but unfortunately, Martyr did come close. He had a backhand tip in that got blocked, so we were close here. But Carolina ended up winning, so the series is tied 2-2 going back to Carolina, and that game will be played tomorrow night. All right, let's get to it, folks. All right, so first game here, we got Yankees and Guardians. All right, so lineups are sure they should be confirmed for this game. Oops, wrong game here. So you got Carlos Rodon on the mound, and then Parker Messick, who's given up 8 home runs so far on the season. Most of his home runs are given up to righties, but he does give them up to the lefties too. Ben Rice can hit lefties, so I like him here tiered today. I was gonna say if let's see. Oh, he's not gonna start. Well, never mind then. Because let's go to yesterday's game between these two teams. So if Jones was playing today, I'd say I like him again today. I mean, he's a lefty, but I always like the back-to-backs, but it doesn't look like he's going to be in the lineup today for this game. But Ben Rice here is my favorite. Let's take a look at anybody else. Goldschmidt, is he in leadoff? Yep, Goldschmidt. So he's good here in leadoff. Ben Rice, Goldsmith plus 520. And then for Cleveland, I like Hoskins here. He has been playing. He's been seeing the ball pretty good. And then you could take Raccio, but keep in mind he's 1 for 8. So let's take a look at the odds. I like Jose Ramirez. Raccio's at plus 990, so he's a good long shot here. And then Rhys Hoskins. So Ben Rice is my top pick overall for this game. And then the weather in Cleveland. Look at this. Las Vegas ballparks plus 80%. There's a few home runs yesterday for that game. Kurtz went. Soderstrom. We'll get to that game. I don't want to jump around here. All right, next game on the slate is Boston and Tampa Bay. Honestly, not much I like from this game. You could take Wilson Contreras, but yeah, I'd rather stay away from this game. I'll just make this one simple. And then Wilson Contreras is plus 490. That's all who I'd take from that game. Let's go back to that weather. We're going to look at Cleveland, right? So wind blowing in. Progressive field plus 18%. But I don't think the wind's going to be a factor here. Blowing in at 7 miles an hour. Wow, good. Look at this weather in Vegas. Hot diggity dog. 99 degrees. And as you can see at our model percentages here, as the weather gets warmer and better, all these are going plus. So hopefully, fingers crossed that we're going into prime for home runs. Moving on, Washington, San Francisco. So yesterday, Luis Garcia had a home run for the Nats. I think that was the only home run in this game yesterday. Take a look. So, Luis Garcia, yeah, he was the only home run yesterday in that game. Here, I like but you got Robbie Ray and Foster Griffin on the mound. Robbie Ray's given up quite a few home runs. So both actually have. Foster Griffin given up 14. Robbie Ray's given up 13. So I like James Wood here again today. I liked him yesterday. All right. I mean, hopefully he gets one. He can hit lefties here, so nothing to worry about. And then let's take a look at Robbie Ray's splits. So Robbie Ray, he hasn't given up any home runs to lefties yet. Maybe today's the first day. But Robbie Ray does give up home runs to leadoff if Wood is in leadoff today, where he's normally at, right? So James Wood I like for this game at plus 410. And then I do like Meade. Curtis Meade here for the righty versus lefty. I think he's in a good spot at plus 610 odds. And then I only like Casey Smith today for the Giants. All right. So Casey Smith's in a good spot today. Overall, James Wood's my top from this game. So I feel like we're kind of cruising along a little bit faster than yesterday. 4 p.m. game here. Reds at San Diego. So automatically here against Michael. Michael King hasn't been too too bad this season, really. I mean, uh, and although Brady Singer's given up 17 home runs on the season, I'm not taking any Padres. It's not my favorite park, and then the Padres have been kind of hard to pick here. I mean, the wind will be blowing out, but yeah, they've been hard to choose. I'm not even taking Machado, but I like more Reds here against Michael. He's given up 8 home runs. But as far as this game, you could take. Doesn't look like Benson's in the expected lineup. So, I mean, you could take Sal Stewart. I mean, maybe Blade. But I really like Sal Stewart here for this game. Blade and Sal. But as far as Padres, I'm not taking any. Definitely not one of my favorite games to pick from. And I'll have my favorite picks here at the towards the end of this video. Next game is Seattle, which should be a banger. All right. There should be a few home runs for this game against Baltimore. Weather. Let's take a look. Baltimore. So Oriole Park. Wind blowing out. All right. Possible chance of delay here. At 4 miles an hour. What's the model percentage? It's plus 13%. So Brandon Young against George Kirby. I think George Kirby. Let's see. Brandon Young hasn't been too bad this season. 3.47 ERA, 37 Ks. But George Kirby. I mean, I like Alonso here. You could take PD. And then I like Taylor Ward yesterday. I like him again today. And then Adley Rutschman. Could take a look at a few of these odds. And I don't like any Mariners today. I don't even like Luke Raley or Julio. I like more Orioles today. So Alonso. Gunner's kind of been cold. And then who else did I mention? Adley Rutschman. Is he on the FanDuel list? I don't see him. I don't even think I see Taylor Ward on here. Oh, yeah, he's at plus 540. But my top pick here is Alonso. All right. Minnesota and Detroit. So Buxton went. It was actually a first pitch fastball yesterday. He had a home run. I had him on my list, but he wasn't my top pick. Josh Bell went yesterday. I like him again today against Valdez. I mean, switch hitter. Dingler went. He had 2 home runs yesterday. I like him again today. Carpenter, you can fire up, and Riley Green. Watch Dingler, Carpenter, and Green all go again today. It's going to be 88 degrees today here in Michigan. So for once, we got a plus 10% home run factor here for Comerica Park, which is the wind's blowing right to left here, which is really good, especially for righties. But yeah, fire up. I like Buxton. Let's go Tigers in Minnesota. So this should be a good game. Buxton at 240. I mentioned Carpenter. I mentioned Green, Dingler, and then Josh Bell. So this should be another good game to target here. Valdez likes to give up. Let's see who he gives up the most home runs to. Let's go. Where's the right here? So let's click on Valdez. So home runs, he gives up more to righties. And then for the Twins, I think they got a bullpen starter, Paradis, right here, starting for this game. So yeah, he's not gonna pitch very long. So this will only be a bullpen game for Minnesota today. So I don't even mind firing up all 3 guys from yesterday for Detroit and doing maybe doing like Buxton and Bell together, and doing Dingler, Green, and Carp again. I don't know, whatever tickles your fancy. But yeah, should be a good game here. Um, Overall, Dingler's my top pick for this game. He's been really seeing the ball lately. All right, we're gonna go to Dodgers and Pirates. I think Paez had a home run here in yesterday's game. We'll take a slight look. Ohtani's going to be on the mound against Jared Jones. So Ohtani's 6-2 on the season. Dodgers won yesterday 12-3. Oh yeah, so the Pirates ended up starting off good with Reynolds and O'Hearn. Paez had a homer, and then that was it. But for this game, I like Paez again today. I mean, I don't think there's going to be too many home runs this game. Lau's kind of been cold. So, I mean, you could take Lau if you want. But I don't like very many Pirates here, to be honest with you. Ohtani, sometimes when he pitches, he goes. So you could take Ohtani if you want. Freeman, Paez, even Muncy. I'll go to this game. Ohtani, Muncy, Freeman, Paez, and then Horwitz is kind of a wild card sometimes. What's his odds? Plus 990, 980. So you could take him as a long shot if you want. But Paez, I like the most today at the plus 540 odds. Get some value off that. So should see maybe a couple home runs that game. Hope everyone's been doing well, getting through the week. We got summertime going here. We got Diamondbacks against Miami. Not much I really like here today. I did see something here. Okay. So, Ryan Gusto against Ryan Nelson. I like Marte here against Gusto. If Henry Davis actually does play this game here, actually, let's see. Yeah, if Henry Davis plays for the Pirates here, I do like him. Do they even got him on the odds? I forgot I missed him. Oh, they don't. So he probably won't be playing today. But for this game, Marlins are hard to pick. Take Hicks if you want. You could take Marte and Carroll. But not my favorite game to target. Come on, load up. I'll give it a minute here. So Marte is my top pick from this game. Carroll. And then you said take Hicks once. If you could take them at plus 820. But Marte is my top pick for this game here. All right. Let's go. I'm going too far. Yeah, Nelson's given up 15 home runs on the season. So, I mean, yeah, you can fire up Pixie if you want. I just think he's been a little cold. What's the last time he hit? Looks like June 1st. So it's been about 10 days since he's went. And then Gusto is starting for the Marlins. All right, next game. And this is played in a dome here. Another dome game. Scherzer's officially back. Uh, Schwarber's got 2 against him, if I'm right, for this game. And then you got Luzardo on the mound for Philly. Okamoto hasn't went in a while, but yeah, it's not letting me show batter versus pitcher, but yeah, I'm pretty I'm pretty sure Schwarber's got 2 off him, if I'm right. So you can take Schwarber here if you want. And then, I don't know. I'm not taking any Blue Jays. Let's take a look at Springer's got 1 off him, but still, I'm not taking any Blue Jays here. And then, Marsh has kind of been popping up. Yeah, he's got 3 home runs in the past 5 games. So you could take Marsh if you want for this game. Schwarber, wow. They're really expecting him to go today at plus 164. That's crazy. Probably because Schertzer's just now coming back today. They're expecting him to. And then Brandon Marsh, I would take him. He's got more value than Schwarber does. Let's see if I like anybody else here. Schwarber, Marsh. You could take Harper. What's he priced at? Plus 390. But he hasn't gone in over 5 games as well. So Marsh, Harper, and Schwarber. All right. Next game, we'll get to St. Louis and New York. Like I mentioned, a lot of chalk's hasn't been hitting. So take Soto if you want, but I'm not taking him today. I'm not on him. Yeah. As far as this game goes, I would only take Walker here for the lefty versus righty. Wynn has probably got good odds as a long shot. Let's take a look. Let's go on ESPN. So, Palante's giving up 8. Warren's giving up 2. But my favorite overall for this game is going to be Jordan Walker. What's he priced at? Plus 390. Like I say, you could take Soto if you want, but I'm not on him. Burleson's always worth a shot if you want, but it's lefty versus lefty there. Actually, I'm sorry. So wait a minute here. Looks like, so you got Peterson. Yeah, so you got Austin Warren starting off here. So you could take Burleson live if you want before they change pitchers for this game. You could take Burleson live at the start of the game. He might go against the bullpen pitcher here. So Burleson, Walker, Soto if you're feeling it. And then definitely, not one of my favorite games. Let's take it the ballpark factor. Yeah, and there's a chance of delay. But what's the model percentage for this game? All right, plus 12%. Burleson. All right. Jordan Walker's my top pick here. All right, Atlanta and White Sox. So Olsen had 2 yesterday. Like him again today. So you can fire him up. I'm going to have to sneeze here. I wonder if that means he's going to hit now since I sneezed when I mentioned his name. But, yeah, you could take Olsen. What's he priced at? Plus 340. I wonder if they expect Murakami to be back. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So Grichuk's got like one or two off of Chris Sale. I want to say it's 2 home runs off him. Yeah, it's 2 home runs off of Sale here, but I mean he's 6 for 27, so you could take Grichuk here today. What's he priced at? 410, and then but both these pictures are actually pretty decent. Yeah, only giving up. I mean, ERAs are pretty good for both these guys here. For Sale and Davis Martin, and they got 8-2 and 8-4 here. So just be cautious with betting this game. So Olsen is my top pick for Atlanta, and then Grichuk for Chicago. Let's see if I'm missing anybody else. Acuna, but I like Olsen the most for that lefty versus righty, and then Grichuk here, same thing. You could also take Vargas if you want. He's always a good pick, but Olsen and Grichuk. And then ballpark factor, I think it was pretty good. Yeah, plus 19%. Moving on. So we got about 4 more games here to cover. I'll let you guys go, and we'll get this video uploaded before the slate starts at, I think it starts at like 1:40 p.m. is the first game. Oh, 1:10 p.m. So in about an hour and a half. All right, moving on. We got the Rangers and Kansas City. Another chance of postponement or delayment. But plus 40% for home runs here. I don't think there's two. Did anybody hit a home run in yesterday's game? I don't think so. Take a look. Royals won 5-3. Oh wow, Caglione had 2 home runs, but I'm not taking them here today for this game. So you got Mackenzie Gore against Seth Lugo. All right, Gore's giving up 6. Lugo's giving up 7 on the season. All right, Jake Berger and both Salvador Perez kind of been cold, but for this game, you can fire up at Marte. Is a good long shot here. I think he's got one against Gore. What's his odds? Yeah, plus 680. And then I love Corey Seager today. He's going to be in a good spot against Seth Lugo if he's in that 2-hole. And then I also like Josh Jung if he's expected. Is he expected here? What's he priced at? If I can find him at plus 540. But Seager's my top pick for this game. And then Marte for Kansas City. Yeah, so games noted in red here are possible for delayment. See if there's anybody else. Bobby Witt, if you want. He hasn't hit in a minute. I mean, Perez, but he hasn't hit in a minute. Anybody else? But yeah, Seager, Jock Peterson even. Nemo's been silent, but yeah, Seager's my favorite. And then Jock Peterson. All right, we're going to Chicago against Colorado. Man, has Hunter Goodman been hot? And I like him again today. I think he's got 2 games with the home run now. So we'll go to this game. Shota has not been he's 4-6. His ERA is 4.7. So this should be a derby game. Rockies won yesterday, 7-3. So Goodman and Tovar homered. And then Bush was the only one for the Cubbies yesterday. But so Bush could go again today. All right, Ian Happ, I love today for the Cubs. Pete Crow, take him if you want. But Ian Happ's going to be my top pick for the Cubs today at plus 270. Take Crow if you want and Bush. And then for the Rockies, Goodman's my top pick. And then see if anybody else pops up to me. Yeah, I mean, Goodman's my top pick here as the righty versus lefty. And then you could take Tovar or Castro as well if you're feeling it. Tovar at plus 490. All right. So Ian Happ, my top pick for the Cubs, and then Goodman for the Rockies. And as far as weather here, I mean, right? I mean, look at this, plus 23%. This should be a good game to target. Wind blowing out, and then the weather's going to be like 90 degrees. So I always like the altitude for home runs as well. And actually pitching at that altitude takes a little off the ball for the pitchers. All right, 2 more games here. Milwaukee against the Athletics. So we got Brandon Sprout on the mound. He's given up a total around, I think about 11 home runs so far in the season. Kurtz went yesterday. You could take him again today. But Langelier is going to be my top pick here for the Athletics. I was on him yesterday, but he didn't win. So you're going to see a lot of these odds being nuked just because, I mean, the weather. And then they say this ballpark that they're playing in is like more open and the balls can get into the jet stream here. But yeah, for this game, I mean, Langelier, Nick Kurtz. Let's take a look at Brandon Sprout. I think he does give up more to righties, actually, too. Yeah, he's giving up. So it's almost even here. But, yeah, you could take Langlier's, Kurtz. And then Rooker, if you want. Soderstrom went yesterday. Always like the back-to-back. So, should be another good game to target. What's the over for this game? So it's even higher than yesterday. 14 over 14.5. I think yesterday was over 12.5 or over 13.5. For Milwaukee, I like Bowers. He's my top pick for the Brewers. Yeah, he's definitely in a good spot. What's the ERA for Sprout? Yeah, it's like, yeah, both these ERAs aren't that great. 6.17 and 6.19. But yeah, you can fire up Bowers. I think he goes today. And then lefty versus righty, Turang. Yelich was close yesterday. He went to the warning track, so you could take Yelich. Turang wasn't seeing the ball too good yesterday. And Yelich at 440. But Bowers is my top pick for the Brewers, and then Langlier's for the Athletics. All right. All right, we'll go to the final game, and then we'll get this video. Well, actually, I'll post my top picks here in a minute. Got the Astros against the Angels. So Reed Detmers hasn't been too bad. Jordan can hit lefty, so I'm not too worried about it here. You can fire up Jordan today. He's at plus 290. And then Detmers has given up a couple, I think, to Altuve. You could take him for better odds if you want. I don't know if it's 1 or 2 home runs he's given up to him. Take a look at Detmers. Yeah, he's giving up, but again, he's 7 for 21 here. So, Jordan, Altuve, and then I'm not taking any Angels. So, I'm going to be off them for this game. Angels have been, Mike Trout hasn't hit in a while either, so Um, yeah, that's all who I like from this game is just Jordan and Altuve for the Astros. All right, some of my top picks. So for these first afternoon games, what I'm gonna play, I'm gonna take Ben Rice, and then I'm gonna also take, I think it was James Wood. So I'm gonna run this 2-man. This will be my only parlay for the afternoon games here. So yeah, James Wood, and then Ben Rice for the Yankees. So if you put 10 on it, it brings in about $230. All right. But again, Oracle Park's not my favorite park, but I mean James Wood is due, and man, is Ben Rice due. So I'll probably play that for the afternoon games. What else do I got for you guys? So I would even mind doing like a Wood. Let's see, and then I think it was Seager, and then who else did I say? And then I'm looking for Alonso. I like Alonso today against George Kirby as a 3-man. All right, for plus 926. And then you could play a bunch of combos today. And like I said, for funsies for that Detroit game, it depends how the afternoon games go. I might play something fun here. I might play like a Buxton Bell, and then like a Green Carp and Dingler parlay. I do like a Singer, Langlier's like a Goodman. That's probably my favorite, honestly. Maybe like a Seager, Shea, Goodman parlay. Or you could just do like Singer, Shea, like a Rice, Hap, Langlier's. So, yeah, I'll post my plays on the Discord here. We're chatting it up. Already talked about MLB. All right. So, I'm not, never. If anything, I'm taking Goldie, then lay him with some night stuff from Rockies. Maybe a few more, yeah. Yeah, like Goldie and lead off today. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you please subscribe, like the channel, all right? And like I said, when I go live, you guys can get a notification, and then we'll let you guys go. And, yeah, we'll chat with y'all later. Thanks again for watching, everyone.